Okay, everyone, welcome back to the channel. Working on the Pontiac again. So I've been out here for a while already now. I've been going around tidying up stuff. I made sure I routed the e-brake cable where I need it, so I know where that little bracket has to go. I've kind of just tidied up this front end here. I'll show you guys. I put the original little plate in there. No big deal, but that'll make it look good. Got my mounts. I showed you guys last time there what we were doing. The only thing I got to do now for sure I got to do, and I'm working on here, is I got these little fellas from the original bumper. And you can see I got the little holes there for a bumper where the old bumper brackets would have been. Now, I don't really want a bumper on this car. But I thought maybe if a guy built nice little brackets, oh, you see that there? Nice little brackets and had just these sticking out. They really serve no purpose. I guess they would. I'll build the bracket tough enough. I guess they would maybe help if you bump something, but more just to clean that front end up, you know, the holes, and just to give it a little more accent. It'll look good with the grill. I did tape or set the grill in there just to see if I'd like that, and I think I do. So I'll get ready and do these, and then unless I can think of anything else, you know, I'll go over everything one more time, make sure it's how I like it, and maybe we'll be separating this thing, and then I got a bunch of welding to do. So let's get to work. All right, so here's what I've decided to do. So I'll show you guys quick here. So I got to go off of this. I'm going to go off that face. So this is about, I measured, it's about an inch and a half wide by 2 3/4 deep. So I kind of want to fill that hole up with my bracket. So what I've decided to do is, just with my square here, I can square it up to the front of that frame there, and then it'll also give me an idea, because my bracket that I make, it's going to come straight out of there. So this working good for just giving an idea where it's got to go. And then this thing will be about here somewhere. I like it. I think it's going to look good. So I'll get my cardboard. We're going to make a bracket. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a bracket similar to what I've done with all these. I'm going to fabricate based off of my measurements here. Once I get it good, I'll fabricate one out, and then it'll the end will kind of contour. I'm going to kind of contour it, the end of my bracket to this, and then I'll make some little brackets that hook into here to bolt to it. Like I said, I think it'll look good. So yeah, so let's get after it. This is what I've come up with. So basically, there's my template for a bracket. It'll stick through, and it'll sit somewhere like that. And then that thing, I got to make a mount for the end there, but somewhere like that, and I'll have it all fancified. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and rip some of these out of the, so basically I'll just make 2 of everything, because I need 2 of everything. So that's what I'll do. I'll go make 2 of everything, and we'll see how we can get this baby mounted in here. First things first, I'll get these babies cut out. You can kind of see it there. I just have it kind of held in with the magnet. It looks a little weird and out of place right now, but once I get it, I'll show you guys, but once I get it boxed in and stuff, and get this hanging off the end of it, it'll look, that'll really smarten it up and make it look tough. So like I said, I'll be back out here tomorrow and hopefully get these kind of tidied up. We'll see, but like I said, that's it for tonight. So see you guys tomorrow. Hey everyone, what's going on? Back out in the garage here, horsing around on this old Pontiac. I'll show you on these little bumperette mounts, these little fellas here. So here's one I kind of got it welded up mostly. That's kind of going to be what it looks like. I held it up, the little bumperette thing, I held it up to there, and because this does look like it's sticking out a little far, but I'll show you guys. Anyways, that's up in there, that's it. But with that little fella held on there, it looks much better. It looks less out of place with that on there. Trust me, it does. I do have to just duplicate this for the other side. I'm not totally done welding this. I got a little bit of welding inside and a little bit up on the top of there and stuff. Just got a little bit of welding left to do. So you can see I got some holes drilled in the end, a couple holes there. So this is the old bracket here, and you can see it kind of, it kind of goes inside there, and then it just gives it the pinch. So I had 1/2 inch bolt, so I'm going to go with 2 3/8 bolts. So it should be a little stronger yet even, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my handy little chunk of angle iron. I'm going to build 2 little tabs with a bolt welded inside there that sticks out, just to protrude through and stick through that, and I can bolt them to that, and that'll give it the pinch, right? 2 of them. I'll cut these off and show you what I mean. Just basically going to duplicate everything. So I'm going to build 2 per thing, so I'll just build 4 while I'm at it. The only problem with doing it that way is if you built it wrong, then you just built 4 wrong. But it'll be okay. They'll work. They're pretty simple. Should be all right. I got the pieces for the other side, and I cut them out already. I got to weld them together too. Then we'll lower it down, make sure I like it once they're all bolted up. If not, we'll change it a bit, but I think I like it, and we'll continue on. Okay, so here's the plan. Like I said earlier, that'll sit just right inside there. So I just have to decide. I think I'm gonna go with 1.25 inches. So I'll make 4 of them at 1.25 inches, and then basically this bolt will get welded inside there, and then I'll weld it in real good. I do have to taper it, so it just goes a smidge deeper inside that groove, but that's okay. And then yeah, and then the tighter you tighten these, the tighter it'll pinch on this. And then these will have a little bit of adjustability this way, kind of to slide them to get them where they just look good, and it should be all right. 1.25 inches. I'll make 4 of them, and we'll get down to it. Okay, I got my little pieces cut out here, and these will go slide right up in there. And like I said, you'll be able to pull on that. But to get it to go in nice, so that the bolt is not the part that's hitting the flange of that, I'm going to go ahead and just grind off the corners of these, two edges on each one, just so that it goes deeper into the angle iron. So I'll just take my handy grinder here and just flatten out 2 edges on each bolt, and I'll be able to tuck them nice and deep into that groove, and get her all welded up. You can see now it almost bottoms out in there, and then plenty of the edge is there to catch these edges. So I'll just go do the other 3, and then I'll weld these babies in there, and we should have some brackets. Okay, let me show you guys. I got 4 of these built up quick. Those 2 are lava, so I gotta wait and I'll clean them up. But that's the gist anyways. We end up with something like that. Little cap, and these ones are still pretty hot also, but they end up in there like this, and then they just pinch it between, they pinch these flanges between here and the bracket. So these 2 are ready to rock. I got them buffed up a little for now. Clean everything up later and paint it or whatever we're gonna do there. But let's go ahead and get this bolted on, and we'll see how it looks, and we can continue on with the rest of it. So there we go. Like I said, you can adjust it. I think it needs to go down a bit. Right there. Yeah. Here what I'll do is I'm gonna lower this car down. And then we'll get a look at it. Kinda, it's weird when you're looking right at it. It'll be down on the ground. We'll see what it looks like. Got that baby on there now. I am debating whether to move it in a little bit. I'm almost thinking like that's out too far. Maybe I'll hold the other one up next to it to see what they both look like. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I really like the look of it, and it will work good. I'm just gonna mock up the other one, just so I get an idea if I want it sticking out this far. I'll put the grill in. That's what I did earlier too that made it look good. That just was the grill. So I'm gonna stick that grill in there, and yeah, because I think that's what gave me the idea of wanting to have it this far when I measured it up. That grill definitely changes because it bulges a bit without that hole. That definitely changes it, and that makes it look good at that distance. So I knew when I mocked it up I had this, and I liked that distance, so had to be something like that. So yeah, I like it. I can't wait to get the other one on, and we'll get them cleaned up. This car's really starting to take shape. I'm happy with it. This other little fella be somewhere here, out like that, and yeah, that'll look good. It's gonna look tough. Get this other one all mocked up, welded together, and we'll get it on there and show you guys. And then I think if this is good, once these are done how I like them, I can go ahead, and I think I'm ready to pull the body off and start doing, you know, I probably got a day or two worth of welding, all the little stuff that I just got tacked and stuff. We'll get all that welded up good, and we should be in business. So there you have it. I still got a bit to do. Have to go ahead, I'm going to box the inside in so that it looks a little nicer, and a little bit more welding on them. But other than that, we're getting there. You can kind of see that one. He needs a little more welding as well, that guy over there. And then, like I said, once I box them insides and stuff, I think they'll look really good. So packing it in for the evenings, but see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, when I got home, I want to show you guys something. I don't know if you can see it. We'll see here. This is crazy. Like, I don't know if you can see the swarm of bugs. Looks like clouds out there. It's crazy. It's gross. Anyways, it's not too bad in here, so we're good. But I'll show you guys what I did. I've been working here for a little bit already. Show you guys what I got so far. So I did say I was going to box that inside in. So I got my brackets here. I kind of just whipped them up quick, dimple dyed them. I am going to leave the top corner open just so I can get at the my brackets, right, to tighten that up. So I'll go ahead and get them babies welded together, and we'll get them on, make sure they fit right, fit the way I like them. All right, everyone, I did it. I got these little babies done. I see a lot of time into these little fellas. So anyways, there we go. Take a look at them there. You can see the inside. I boxed now. I did leave that corner open so I could get at that bolt. But I like them. I think they look okay. I think they look tough. Kind of fit the theme of this old car anyways. Lots of bare metal looking, dimple dyed, welded, whatever. I like them. I'm going to go ahead and start blowing this car apart to get down to the frame. Got a bunch of welding to do. So then I think I'm ready to, to start ripping and tearing. Okay, so I got Barbie to come help me lift the front off. I just set it there for now, the front clip. So yeah, I think I'm about ready to set it down on its own weight and then lift that body off. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, so I just had a little light on the front. So I just had a little technical difficulty there, but we got her. I just put the strap down to the arms. Should hold it. We'll find out. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I got to roll the chassis outside. I'm going to get that old farm truck, bring it in here, set the body on it. Then I can roll that chassis back in, put it on the lift to do my welding and stuff. And I'll pull that engine and transmission out. But anyways, yeah, that's the plan. We'll get this rolled out, get that old truck, get this loaded up, and make some room. All right, let's head on over to the hill, see if this old farm truck will fire up. I was going to get a jug with, a bottle with some gas, pour in the carburetor if I had to, but I don't have any gas. So let's grab this battery. Let's hike on over the hill, see if this thing will fire up, and we'll throw this body on here to make it maneuverable. I'll walk on over the hill. That way it'll be motivation to get the whole truck running. I don't got to walk back, but we'll see. It should fire up. It definitely did before, so it should again, right? So let's get on over there and get it going. Here's some of my old junk. This one, these are more parts vehicles than anything, but Got a couple old trucks. This one I've used probably just about everything I'm going to use off of it, so it'll have to get hauled away soon. That poor old truck, but we got this old Ford here. Let's see if this baby will fire up. This is a sweet old truck, actually. I don't know. It's got a good look to it, nice patina. But you can see that baby is good. She's in pretty good shape, this old girl. But yeah, battery goes in the floor here. We'll get that tucked in. I fixed the seat, reupholstered it. It's primo, ready to rock. Probably would have been wise to bring a crescent wrench or something, but it's all good. We'll see what happens. A little walk never hurt anyone anyways, right? It might still have brakes a little bit, this old girl. We got a choke here. We'll see what happens. I guess so. Not sure she's gonna go. Might have to go get a little bit of gas. Before we have a dead battery, I guess. Okay, I forgot. I did actually have some gas. I got the good stuff, the high octane universal donor here. So that's my weed whacker gas. So we'll pour that a little bit in here, and this baby is gonna, well, it won't rip, but it'll run. Okay, I checked. It had gas, so I poured a bunch more in. I thought I'd try it again, and she fired up. Not running awesome, but whatever. I don't think it ran awesome before, so we'll go ahead and see if we can get this up there. And Alright, so yeah, I'll just basically gonna block it, set it down, and that way I can have the body outside. I'll put it in the shed or something so it don't get rained on while I work on that chassis. Alright, I got her set down on there. I did throw some straps on it because it's kind of high. I don't want it to... Last time I hauled it, it was no straps, and it seemed good, but I just a little extra precaution so I don't... Now that I got some work done on it, I don't want to waste my work, so... Anyways, let's get this outside, get it in the shed, and we'll get that frame back in here and see what we're working with. All right, I thought I'd better show you guys this little chassis here, this little frame that's sitting outside here. Looks pretty good, I think. I like it. I think it's going to work real good. It'll be nice to see once we get it all cleaned up real good. And get get it painted or something. But I got some welding to do on it, obviously. But yeah, let's see how this looks when we get it all tidied up. I should turn that car around and weld it to that. It'll look like a Morton Joe's ride on Fury Road. Yeah, so we got my little frame here. I got to like I said, I think I said it 100 times, but got a lot of welding to do. A lot of these brackets and stuff got to finish welding. I'll get the nice tires off and put those old tires on to weld so I don't muck them up. And I'll get this shipped out. Some of you might wonder why I use that old truck instead of that trailer. The reasons are twofold. The first being with my little trailer there, it's got the fenders and stuff, makes it really hard to set stuff down. And the second reason, the most important reason, is because it's fun. I don't know, mucking around with old stuff. Anyway, so that's why that. But anyways, yeah, like I said, we'll get this motor and stuff pulled out. Got lots of welding to do. Got the motor mounts and stuff like that. Get everything welded up, and we'll be on our way and get this cleaned up and get it hopefully painted or something. And we'll get this. We're gonna get this done one day. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you guys next time.